I think in our own private cases, you've had cause to believe that the judge may have made prejudicial statements in the course of the matter that made you think that the judge is biased.
Exactly what they think.
Sorry? Something?
Exactly what they think.
Yes, and there are various means of pursuing this angle. You could petition the Chief Justice, which I believe the OSP has done, or you could actually file a formal application for prohibition to the Supreme Court in exercise of its supervisory jurisdiction to restrain the judge from continuing the case, and for the Supreme Court to ask the Chief Justice to transfer the matter to another court. Remember, it is only the Chief Justice, per the provisions of the Courts Act, that can transfer suits to another matter. Now, what was interesting for me is the fact that the OSP has filed criminal charges against Madame Cecilia Dapaah only for refusing to provide certain information to the OSP. So it is not as if Madame Cecilia Dapaah has been charged for the money laundering, corruption, those things that the OSP says he's investigating.
And that matter is also before the same judge.
Exactly the point that, irked me, that I will raise my interest, that the judge exercising, for lack of a better word, jurisdiction in the investigation applications, the interlocutory applications, is the same judge that this matter has been sent to do, to handle the criminal charges. And if you read some of the contents, and this is without prejudice to the outcome of the petition or without prejudice to the investigation, I'm only saying based on the facts that are available before us. If you read the contents of the ruling of the judge in the original application that was filed by the OSP to freeze the first one, the account.
To freeze and confiscate the monies.
That the judge dismissed. The judge made certain comments that went, I think, in my humble opinion, that went beyond the ambit of the original application, because that original application was to freeze the account. If the judge was of the opinion, which I agree with him in terms of the law, that the application should have been brought within 7 days, and it was brought outside the 7 days, and so the application was dead on arrival,
by time.
as lawyers could say. I believe that it could have ended there. But to go beyond to make comments on how the Madame Cecilia Dapaah would suffer, and I think those comments have also featured in the previous appearances before the judge, I think this week or so, that he was abridging time for some applications because in his opinion, Madame Cecilia Dapaah is suffering or would suffer, as it were. Then it gives the OSP that basis to seek, those prohibitory orders in whatever form. Again, I'm not saying the OSP is right. I'm only trying to explain it from the facts that have been laid before us. Now, whether the Chief Justice will exercise the discretion to do that or not is another matter.